you live? If you were alive, would you rather have seen your grandparents marry Geoffrey or Tom? Which one of them would you have the best reign to control? Which one would have made women the true ruler of the Seven Kingdoms? Just tell me the truth. Shouldn't have listened to you. She should have died screaming. She's dead, like her son, her grandchildren, her whole house.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And they'll keep leaning on the
Ooh, he went so slow.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Cougar 19, shot 60, shot 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
At their own 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now the former Sun Devil, it's King Scalaboo. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Here's a 2nd and 8. An inside run with Scalaboo. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, run.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
Wow.
Taken from just outside the 30.
Damn.
They'll call that a punt at 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Commanders will take over with a first and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes
Come on, 73.
it's just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game when the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy. You understand the same way, just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
Have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Still fighting for more.
You don't want to go there?
They're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
On the ground, it's the rookie from Alabama. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
Warriors,
2nd and
17.
11 at the 37-yard line.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm talking about that.
You talk about this Washington defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
They held them to just 7 points, and in reviewing the game tape, I'm wondering how they got the 7. I actually wrote a note to myself. How did they even score? The way they were playing, absolutely dominating on their side of the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone.
Goodness.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Rasheed Rice, 63 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. It's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll start on the
Oh, that
ground here on
nigga.
first down.
Who was that?
He's gonna be
Man, he just let the
stopped
nigga walk
cold
straight
behind the
through that
line of
motherfucker,
scrimmage.
man.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Throwing now is Daniels. Going up top. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 68 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7.
Eagles 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
On 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Buffalo 18. Viking 18.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Come on, man. Where was everybody at?
Incomplete. It's Rice. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
19 Charger. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Ready?
They'll set up a throw. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing now is Daniels. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, these two teams met in our nation's capital earlier in the year with the Commanders picking up the win at Northwest Stadium. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series. Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Rattler. 19 Truck. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Now Daniels. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
Come on, come on. Hey, Bronco 80. Ready, ready?
Play action, now it's Daniels. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Go!
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 19 Chargers. Ready, ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. McKee. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
60, 2. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Ready.
Back to throw here. That one caught by Rice.
Come on, man. These motherfuckers bumping into each other.
A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Warrior 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And now he'll turn it off his back foot. He'll heave this deep. Touchdown, Philadelphia. T. Higgins, 55 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what will be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Super 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Trap 50. Trap 50.
Daniels looking to throw. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Sixty-five, 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here's Daniels. And he's got it. Caught up. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Check.
They'll keep it on the ground. McKee. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded at the 33.
What the
When it's said
fuck?
and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first...
Oh, goodness. Fuck
It's
that.
intercepted. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness... it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
19 Tiger. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ninth Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this has caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front. And oh, it's blocked.
Get up. Get your big ass up.
Be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this
Oh,
drive.
man, I don't get it. Why is running so slow?
They threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it,
they running
you've
slow
opened
as
up
fuck.
lanes for your runners.
Here is third down and 4.
Hawk 70.
Here's Daniels. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Touchdown! A big play there with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Aubrey now for the point after. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score. Commanders 21. Eagles 20.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
Game shouldn't be close SMH.
Set to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never.
You got to pick that.
Points with the high-powered offenses that you face, and analytics will tell you. Try and score when given the opportunity.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. All his early struggles continue.
Oh my goodness.
Another one intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Now he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Daniels looking to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Now Daniels.
Look at he's running right past my fucking guy.
And it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
18, Panther 60, Panther 6, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Warriors 70.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's laid out deep for Rice. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he will break
Go, Rondé.
an interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Oh, there you
It's a
go.
pretty good return
Good
here.
job,
So
number
gets
4.
us up to the 29.
Yeah, mixed it.
At their own 29-yard line.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
Hey,
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. But Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
65. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh! Get out of here. They wouldn't, oh my goodness, they would not let me.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Here we go. 65. 19 Lions. 65 Cats. 65. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Go.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, they would let me get no access to that.
Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warriors 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh my goodness, man. The fucking.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Elliott on for the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game.
Makes the score. Commanders 35. Eagles 27. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Two plays.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down.
Nigga don't have an arm? Get the fuck out of here, man.
After the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard. As they
get 13.
Trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Ready.
2nd and 9 now. Open man right side is Rice. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll run on first down. McKee. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Okay,
Now
break.
2nd and 5.
Back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll keep it on the ground. McKee pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Go, Riggs, go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
That's taken in by Higgins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
On first down.
Hey, look how quick he is.
Oh, he sheds himself.
Look how quick as shit he is. What the fuck? My guy moving slow as a motherfucker.
The 20. 50 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have cut the lead back down to 2.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
He's got it at the 2. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that can overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Oh, thank you.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Given 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. Now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's a give up the middle.
Why'd you stand straight up? Come on, man. Look how they're running.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Second down and 8. To the air goes Daniels. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are able to widen their advantage. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Next, let's fix the score. Commanders 42, Eagles 33.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses.
Oh, that's not a fumble?
One guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bucks, let's go. Cup 19, 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw here.
Get out of here. Houston.
He's going to be taken down about a yard
You
shy
gotta punt
of
that.
first at the 29. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down. The Eagles
Houston,
send
that
out
should have
their
been kicked
punter
off.
now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
With the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this one away up to about his 13-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
19 Lions.
Throwing now is Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles.
Okay.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
19 target.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 52 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slow with that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
They go play action. Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. 60 Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lane. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Go.
17 more yards.
Have the 50. Have the 50.
Washington, first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Get in there.
Inside the 5 to the 4. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Mustang 19. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Ready, set.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Commanders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the fourth quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pull out the lucky horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick. And we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
And not to mention they got to get the touchdown and a 2-point conversion first.
Ready, ready.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
Commanders 50, Eagles 33.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Battery.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the double.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. That ball caught. It's Rice. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
16 yards.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or something that feels a little bit cheap. If they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Drop 60. 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue.
Oh, he held on. All right.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Commanders' 10-yard line.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6.
Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19. Go.
He'll look to throw.
Oh my goodness, where was you going?
Rashee Rice with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick.
Give me up here. 50.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Oh, God, my Lord.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Daniels looking to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
That is close to the line.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Seven Pirates. Mustang 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. 3rd and 3.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the air goes Daniels.
Look at it. Let him come on through. Let him come on through.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Let him come on through.
Tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
I can't get nobody to come running down the middle.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Don't worry about it, y'all. No need to go for it.
And they turn it over. The
Up with the
Commanders
roll
win
button.
for it, but they cannot
Still,
pick up the
he's voting.
first. And that will force a turnover on downs.
He's still open.
This is 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19, Cougar 19, 19 tight, 19 tight, 18 Pioneer, Warriors 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, you got to catch. Come on, Wash. Come on, man. You have got to catch that.
That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
That was sick right there, man. I'm so sick.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Watch the camera.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Come on. You could have jumped up.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's not a pick.
Incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 65. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Street. Street.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. 18. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 5. Now 1st and goal.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
And the spike will come with 34 seconds to go.
Ready up.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal.
Cup 19, Hawk 7, Panther 11, Panther 11. 65 cat, 65 cat. Go.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third and goal.
19, let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. Steady.
They'll stick with the passing game.
Oh, how you didn't pick that?
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And this will be recovered by Washington, and that should just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. Now a second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Now an audible here into something else.
Pass interference, sir. Whatever you do, don't call it. Whatever you do, do not call it.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this is caught inside the 5. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say,
Good game,
that's a
man.
little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the
lot
tunnel
of
as
bullshit
this one
happening
ends,
that
and
game.
understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Runners, I don't understand. I couldn't run.
So for the Commanders,
Slow.
it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia,
Tight end was just
you wonder
killing
what
me out
this will do
there.
to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5.
Oh,
And they'll get a
got it.
chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
That is.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Wait a minute, man. Puka, hold up, where'd Puka X Factor go? Mixed up right there. Ooh, we got mixed up again. Ran into each other. Made it down, and I'll be able to finish that. There we go. Oh, why don't you just laid there? You could have picked it up. Ran, man. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Like, where you at? There go the ball. Not even a hit. There go the ball. All these badges for nothing. For the fucking X Factor for oh, I don't know. Where the fuck is Puka? You got X Factor, but it didn't show.
Get ready to the nose. Tell her what's up. I'm leaving you. You're the fastest.
Martin, go get upset, my boy. Oh.
Where are the others? This is underrated. You're the mason.